Right, good evening. Happy December. We are back. We are back with our good friend Sherlock Holmes trying to solve a mystery. And should I recap things? My memory. What do I even remember? So we were called to the scene of a murder that appeared to be a Ripper murder, but had some interesting distinctions, and we were led on various paths to a perfume shop where we bought the entire stock of the store, to the victim's flat, where we rifled through her things, to a flower girl selling her wares. Where we ended up was a kind of a working class tavern, where we ended the day with some darts. And so I was between streams. I did a little teensy tiny bit of practice with the darts. I can't say I'm much better now than I was, but I kind of discovered that it's actually potentially very important to progress in the game. Unsure. I did read a review for this game that said that it doesn't necessarily have just one linear path to the end, so maybe we won't have to play darts, but brace yourself if that doesn't prove to be the case. I may have to win multiple games of darts to progress in this game. So I guess we should just get started. So I figured we'll get started. We may have to win as many as 4 games of darts. There it goes. We'll play the intro again. This is some excellent pixel work.
Yes?
Begging your pardon, ma'am. This is a note from Mr. Holmes from Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard.
Oh, very well. I'll see that he gets it. Thank you, Constable.
Have you been sufficiently fortified by Mrs. Hudson's murderous copy, Watson, to put your mind to this mystery?
Whatever are you on about, Holmes, so early in the morning?
I'm sorry to interrupt your reading, old man. Mrs. Hudson has just delivered a very intriguing note. Would you care to peruse it?
By all means. Mr. Holmes, a young woman has been brutally murdered outside the Regency Theatre in Oxford Street. The evidence here suggests that Jack the Ripper has emerged from under his rock in Whitechapel and struck savagely in Mayfair. Despite your contention that the Ripper's work is without motive and therefore not suited for your methods, I believe you would find this case of interest, and the Yard would be most grateful to hear your opinions. G. Lestrade.
I will not deny his request. Watson, if you would accompany me, I should be glad to have you at my side.
With pleasure, Holmes. Lestrade seems finally to have recognized the value of your investigative techniques.
My blushes, Watson. Your compliment will turn my head. Let us see if I am truly worthy.
All right, quite an intro. Yeah, so actually, I think I lost my train of thought. My plan for this evening is I'm gonna start out with some darts. We'll see how we do. If that seems like it's too difficult to progress that way, or at least, I mean, if I'm not getting a lot of success quickly, we'll take a break from that and go pursue other leads. I believe I had some other puzzles to potentially solve besides just the darts. So I hope, because we could be here for a while, depending on me to win multiple games of darts. Let's go ahead and load it up. No. Load. Yeah, the game's afoot. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly make a darts. So we're gonna talk to the. Let me start my timer. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the publican because that's who I want the information from. Oh, good evening, Kinnikos. Dick Van Dyke turned 98. Wow. Still active in entertainment. Oh, really? How so? Is he in theater? I don't think I've seen him in anything in quite a while. Maybe I could just try buying him a drink. It's probably not gonna work. Sherlock Holmes, I'd like a pint of your best bitter and something for yourself. Bartender, very kind of you, sir. I'll have a lemon squash. I don't know what a lemon squash is. Well, now will you give me... No. Right. Sherlock Holmes, I need this information, sir, and if you're a sporting man, I just may get it yet. Bartender, and just what do you mean by that? Sherlock Holmes, I'll play you at darts, and if I win, you tell me what I need to know. The bartender, well, I am a sporting man, as you say, but I don't play with just anyone. Prove to me you're worth my while, and I'll consider your proposal. If you can beat the house, I'll play you. This is what I was talking about. Beat the house. That means, like, I think all of these drunks I have to beat. And you'd think being drunks, they would be easy to beat, but not so much. Oh, okay. 2023, Van Dyke was a contestant on the season 9 premiere of The Masked Singer. Wow, really? I've never actually watched the show, but that's impressive that he's performing in costume, apparently. The first to be eliminated. Oh, no. promoted as the most legendary, decorated, and beloved unmasking in history. And then Lindsay Rules gets some information for us. Homemade lemon squash is made with only 2 ingredients: lemon juice and sugar. Sounds like lemonade. The lemon juice with sugar are boiled until the juice the the juice is reduced and becomes concentrated into a thick syrup. Oh, okay. And can be stored for a long time, and when diluted with water, we have lemonade. Okay, cool. Wait, but was he just gonna have like the syrup? Was he just gonna have some lemon syrup? I think I have to play this guy, but let's see what this guy says. This the dirty drunk says. Sherlock Holmes. Excuse me, sir. Might I interest you in a game of darts? The dirty drunk.
You might indeed, Governor, but at the moment I'm busy with this fine mug. Talk to me again when I'm not quite so preoccupied.
Need Dick Van Dyke's legendary British accent for doing these voices. Okay, this guy will play me. Sherlock Holmes. Sir, the board is empty, and I require a worthy opponent. Do you perhaps play darts? A staggering drunk.
What's that? Darts? Darts? Of course I play. I'm the champion of Basil Street. If you're looking for a challenge, then I'm your man. Which way is the board?
Sherlock Holmes. Right this way, my good man. Shall we begin? A staggering drunk.
By all.
Whatever. All right. So, I guess I didn't really explain darts. I mean, I'm no expert in darts myself, but you start with these 301 points, and you're supposed to you get points for every dart you throw that hits the board, and then you reduce that number of points from 301, and then when you're approaching 0, if you get the exact amount you need to hit 0, then you win. If you go over that, then you don't. I mean, you basically lose your turn. Yeah, like even if you're on the first dart, because it's 3 darts around. Even if you're on your first darts, if you go past 0, then you forfeit. I mean, that round, and then your opponent gets to go, and then you just keep going until someone actually hits 0 to win. So right now, I mostly want bullseyes because those are worth 50 points, even though it's not actually technically the highest point total you can get, because I believe like these little rings like have a multiplier effect. I think the outer ring is like double, and this is triple, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So right now I just want as many points as possible. So I'm going to be going for the bullseye, which I have already missed. 18's not bad though. And then this outer ring of the bullseye is worth 50 points, but the outer ring's worth 25, which is also pretty good. So I'm up to a decent start. Oh, there we go. Yeah, pretty good start. Let's see how the skipper does. He didn't do too bad. 1 point. That's gonna be too low. Not bad. The higher I score early on, the more chances I'll get to actually conclude the game before the opponent even catches up. Oh, that was terrible. No, that wasn't that bad actually. Maybe I should turn on some tunes for this. One moment. Let me pull up one of my Winamp playlists. Wow, I did like a Robin Hood, hit the dart with the dart thing. Oh, bullseye. Ooh, I only need 26 more points. I'm in striking range. I actually don't want a bullseye at this point. What would be best? It occurs to me, probably be best to try and have 20 points remaining, because that might be like the easiest target to hit. Maybe. Let me try and go for 6 points here. Oh, close. Ooh! Okay, if I just do that again. I just need to do that again, and then I'm good. Oh, I did not do it. Wait. I went back to 26? Oh, I wasn't aware of that rule. Great, he's caught up. Okay, just need to do that again. Oh, too high. Okay, 5. That's... Okay. Oh, is he gonna... Oh! He beat me. Damn, I was close. It's a little high. Yeah, this could take a while. You care for another game of darts?
By all means, sir.
Great. Oh, thank you for the follow. I knew playing pixel darts would pay off. It's random. I have a few different follow alerts. It's random. Oh man, he got the triple. He got the triple score there. Ooh, bullseye. The bullseye. And he gets a bullseye, of course. Why are these drunks so good at darts? Oh man. I got the triple on the 1 point bar. Ugh. I don't want a bullseye at this point. Oops. Ooh, good thing I was off. I was meaning to go for the 20. Ooh. I was meaning to go for the 20 point result. He busted. Okay, so apparently if you bust, you lose all the points you got during your round. Wasn't aware of that. Oh man, I got the best shot you could get, but I don't. Ugh, the one time I don't need it. One point, great. Oh, thank goodness I didn't hit the damn triple. Triple, okay. Alright, I want this 6. Was not good. Okay, but maybe it'll turn out alright. It's 18. Oh, that's way too high. Dang. Okay. Please, please. Ah, good, he busted. Ah. Floppy disk version of Spectre VR sure should. Is interesting. I guess I should check out the Mac version, like you suggested, to see how they really missed the mark. I mean, at least it didn't. I mean, I'm sure just based on what you say, it's not nearly so bad as that Cyberbikes game, and it doesn't look as bad. That Cyberbikes, that just looked really infuriating. Okay, I got a 4. Where's the, okay, I want this. Just like all the jumps in that game that just, oh dang it, too much, damn. Those the jumps that just good, he busted. That would take you to crazy, like it just wouldn't work out. I noticed like that and Zone Raiders. What is with those games that just like they put what appears to be a racetrack in there, but they're not racetracks. They don't expect you to race at all. It was a strange trend. Yeah, complete shithead, huh? Yeah. Very evil person. Okay, I'm getting a nice number of chances here, which is good. Dang. Oh, ugh. Damn you, Skipper. This sucks. I had to win 4 times. And I can't win once. How misconstrued is on Wikipedia and Moby Games. They think it's a racing game? That's so weird. I guess that just sort of proves that people who don't know what the hell they're talking about feel absolutely comfortable in writing authoritative articles on the internet. Yeah, I don't get that. Like, why would they weigh in on that? They clearly haven't played it. I mean, you just watched that game for like 2 seconds. It's clearly not a racing game. I am not good at this. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, man. Is he about to destroy me? Doesn't piss you off, just makes you sad? Hey, you know what's funny? I was doing some highlights, and I found like one of your clips came up. It was you showing the VR Bach thing breaking the sound you showed off last night. That was kind of funny coincidence. This was like oh, whoops. Windows 3 X SVR is more identical to the Macintosh release, except the music is really bad. Did he win? No, he busted. Okay, I just need 2 points. I was saying I was highlighting, I think, one of my Eternal Castle streams, and at the time I had switched over to doing, clip reels of other streamers. So I just watched that because I wasn't watching it at the time because I had, that's my BRB screen, and I noticed it was one of your clips. It was a clip of you showing off the VR Bach music breaking the sound in that game. What is it? VR. The thing you showed off just last night. Spectre VR. Yeah. Sorry, my short-term memory is just awful. I think I'm gonna purposely. Huh? Oh, okay. I went way up the board. Okay, so now I just need 2 points. It happens on real hardware? Does it happen on emulation? Dang it. 30 points. I need to focus more. It's like me versus the skipper. We both need exactly 1 dart to finish. Ah, dang it. I need to like double tap for Oh, I won! Yes! Okay. That's 1. That is 1. It causes the screaming note is because of how bad the MS-DOS music was coded. It's just like everything else in that game. I think I must be challenging the shouting drunk next. Looks like it. More or less. Sherlock Holmes. I'm looking for some challenging play at the dartboard. Would you care to join me? A shouting drunk. I watched you chance that other chap, but these fingers been blessed by... whatever. Probably best that I didn't finish reading that. I feel like playing it because it's just so dumb. I mean, it looks stupidly fun in a way. All right, let's see if I can do better against the shouting drunk. Pretty good so far. Not a bad start. Little Willie. I got the triple, but it's on the 2. Great.
My name's Willie.
He's doing well. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible last start. Oh, come on, bust, bust, bust. Oh, okay. Whew. Wow, he was really close to winning there. Really close. Okay, where's the 19? Okay, okay. This is potentially doable. That was terrible. 11. Okay. This is gonna be impossible. Ugh. Damn it. Willie wounds. Not a great start. I wonder if there's any like difficulty difference between any of these drunks. I mean, the first guy seemed pretty good already. Oh, that was... They were so proud of this mini game. Oh shoot. Ooh, okay. I just need a bullseye. Just. Dang. Oops. Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay, 3. Oh, 3. Okay. Oh shoot, I way overthrew that. Damn. He got the triple. Good for me. I won! It's 2. Okay, this is going better than I expected, honestly. Sherlock Holmes. Sir, if you could part from your drink for a few moments, I would welcome your participation at the dartboard. Pretty drunk.
Winning against those 2 dilapidated rummies is no great feat. I suppose it's up to me to take you down a peg or 2. Prepare yourself, sir.
What's this? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's pull that up then. That's pretty cool. This is, we play Mickey now. Seems like music to play darts by. Okay. Mickey seems pretty good so far. Yeah, he's got very good grouping. Jeez. Okay. 8. Need 8 points. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. As promised, I'm gonna follow up some of the leads for a little bit. Alright. You know what? I didn't chat with Watson while in the pub. Sherlock. Do you see anything that might lead us further in this affair? Dr. Watson. I am still amazed that we've come so far as this, Holmes. Lead on and I'll follow. Helpful as always. Take them. No. Cannot be moved. Flowers. Oh, rejected. Why it was titled Hendrix? Oh, the amount of electric guitar. Guitar wah wah. Wah wah. Seems reasonable. Wait, should I be playing? Should I go back to the game music? What do you guys think? Should I keep this soundtrack? Or go back to in-game music, or do something else? GM version of that song, I'll send it in DMs. Okay, sure. What do you mean by, oh, general MIDI? Right. I don't think I looked at the barrel before. The barrel is full of colored water. The water is deep red, as if a dye or stain has been added to it. Peering deeply into the fluid, you can just make it a shiny object at the bottom. I didn't warn you. What, it sounds worse? That water for my flowers, sir. Please don't empty it out. Oh, I know. I probably need like some sort of bucket or something to collect the water. I don't seem to have a bucket. Distinctive curved head feather of a white cockatoo. Not sure how that's relevant. Well-balanced feathered dart. The tip is slightly dulled with use. It is, however, still sharp enough to play with. This is a very lazy conversion. It completely misses the point of the guitars. Recreating the pitch bending wah-wah guitar, it just plays a single note. Yeah, that sounds bad. Okay, I need like some sort of barrel or bucket or something, but doesn't seem to be any here. But I have other places to be, I think. I think I have other places. Oh. There's the Parfumery, Scotland Yard, which I couldn't get access to, but it's possible if I go back to the morgue talk to the inspector again. Maybe he can help me out. Let's talk to Watson. Sherlock, what a remarkable odor, Watson. Some professional guidance, please. Can the stink of carbolic acid be harmful to one's health? Dr. Watson, not really, Holmes. This area must be disinfected regularly. Someone sloshes it everywhere several times a day. You'll become accustomed to the smell in a moment or two. I don't want to look at the personal effects again. Inspector Gregson. Oh, it's you, Holmes. Sherlock. I regret to inform you, Inspector, that your name alone is insufficient for purposes of circumventing the Yard's security procedures. Inspector Gregson. What? Well, of all the incompetent... Come along, Holmes. We'll get this sorted immediately. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I can make some progress without playing darts. Inspector Gregson. Well, come along, Mr. Holmes. You too, Dr. Watson. I need some papers from the Yard anyway. We'll get you into Lestrade, and I will return here. Okay. Inspector Gregson. This should only take a moment, Holmes. I wonder if he's going to get shut down. Inspector Gregson. What seems to be the problem here, Constable? Constable Lewis. No problem, sir. Truth is, it's been pretty quiet. Inspector Gregson. Quiet, eh? If you'd like to keep it that way, Constable, then I suggest you allow Mr. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson to enter immediately. Constable Lewis. But, sir, my orders are... Inspector Gregson. I'm well aware of your orders, Constable. Allow them entrance on my authority. I'll assume responsibility for Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson. Constable Lewis. Very well, sir. Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson, you may consider yourself authorized personnel. You may enter whenever you wish. Sherlock. Much obliged, Constable, and thank you, Inspector. Inspector Gregson. Think nothing of it, Holmes. We live to serve. Now, if you'll excuse me. Why do some of these dialogues end so quickly? Well, anyways, now I can actually get inside, but let's try chatting up some of the folks around here first. Nothing new from him. How about Watson? Nothing new from Watson. How about the Constable? Sherlock. Good day, Constable. Oops. It is indeed, Mr. Holmes. Alright. Maybe I should turn the music back on. There might be new music here. Whoops. Well, actually, you know what? As long as I'm here. Is this blood? A huge oak wood desk. From here, the duty officer assigns cases to constables and inspectors alike. The duty officer is not unlike a king of the police precinct, and this desk is his throne. Duty officer, bullpen. Police procedure is not all excitement in bringing criminals to the bar of justice. The constables in the bullpen plod along unrecognized and unappreciated, keeping the important records of the Metropolitan Police up to date. Watson real quick. Sherlock. There are certain crimes which are better left to established police procedure, Watson. Dr. Watson. I assume you are referring to the mountain of paperwork these men are generating, Holmes. Sherlock. I am indeed. Alright, I guess we have to talk to the duty officer. Sherlock. Good day, Sergeant Duncan. I wish to speak to Inspector Lestrade. Sergeant Duncan. So would half the lads in Dartmoor prison, Mr. Holmes. He's terrible busy at the moment, what with all this Ripper business. He left word not to be disturbed. Perhaps I can take a message? Sherlock. I need to speak with him myself. Sergeant Duncan. I dare not disturb him, Mr. Holmes. He left orders special-like. Seriously? This is so ridiculous. I just want to talk to freaking Lestrade. Like, why is this so difficult? Sherlock. Well, Watson, we could stand here waiting for our hair to turn gray before the inspector gets a free moment. Have a suggestion? Watson. Didn't I notice your friend, the apple seller, just outside? He knows the Byzantine workings of the art like the back of his hand, or so you've told me. All right. That sounds like a good suggestion. Sherlock. Hello, Augie. I need your advice on a matter concerning Scotland Yard. Augie. Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, what can I do for you? Sherlock. I can't get Sergeant Duncan to fetch Lestrade for me. Do you have a suggestion? Augie. I just might be able to help, if the price were right. Sherlock. I'm not in the habit of paying your exorbitant prices, Augie. Augie. Well, we seem to be at an impasse. And this soundtrack's rather dramatic. We're standing outside the police department. Anyways, Sherlock, what do you say, Watson? Dr. Watson. Why not, Holmes? Sherlock. Augie, tell me about Sergeant Duncan, or I'll expose your little game to the police. Augie. Whatever are you on about, Mr. Holmes? Sherlock. You're not blind, Augie. You're shamming for sympathy. It does marvels for your business, I shouldn't wonder. I've seen the way your eyes move behind your glasses, and the way you arrange your apples on the card. Unblemished sight out requires sight. You never feel for the size of a coin or bite it to test its metal. You hawk your wares more loudly when a well-dressed couple walks past, and not at all when a beggar rambles by. I've seen you accurately box the ears of a stealthy street urchin trying to steal an apple, and just a moment ago you addressed a greeting to Dr. Watson. There's no way you could have known it here. Augie. Enough, Mr. Holmes. Let's just keep this amongst ourselves, shall we? Live and let live, eh? I'll tell you this about Duncan. The way to that brute's heart is through a compliment. The man is a fool for flattery, susceptible as a child to a kind word he is. Sherlock. Thank you, Augie. The soundtrack just suddenly became very... and it's not letting up in here. And that's good. Became very dramatic, very forceful. Sherlock. Good day, Sergeant Duncan. Is the inspector available? Sergeant Duncan. He's still drowning in paperwork, Mr. Holmes. You could leave a message if you wish. Sherlock. Thank you. I'm sure an officer as distinguished as yourself, and a winner of the VC on top of it, knows when to supersede such an order on his own authority. Sergeant Duncan. Perhaps I could get him down here for just a moment. Inspector Lestrade, please report to the duty officer's desk immediately. Oops. It is, Inspector. Here's Mr. Holmes to see you. Man, I pressed space during the animation, so I missed Lestrade's dialogue. I think we can guess at what he was saying. Probably something along the lines of, "What'd you call me here for?" Sherlock. Hello, Inspector. I'm glad we found you in. I would like you to release some items from the Caraway murder investigation. Inspector Lestrade. What do you mean by some items? Sherlock. I would like to examine some of Sarah Caraway's personal effects, which you sent to the morgue. If you don't mind, I'll take some of them to further my own investigation. Lestrade. Sarah Caraway? Oh, you mean the Ripper's latest victim. That's an open and shut case as far as I'm concerned. But I know your methods by now, and I'm sure you won't be satisfied till you've beaten this case into the ground. Sergeant Duncan will write you a pass that you can give to the medical examiner at the morgue. If he's finished with the woman's effects, they're yours. Sherlock. Thank you, Inspector. Okay. Sherlock. Inspector Lestrade has authorized my request to examine the Caraway woman's effects at the morgue. May I have a pass, please? Sergeant Duncan. I heard him, Mr. Holmes. I have it right here. Are you gonna give it to me? Sherlock. Good day, Sergeant. Good day, Mr. Holmes. Did he give it to me? Okay, great. This authorizes the bearer, one Sherlock Holmes, to utilize the personal effects of a Miss Sarah Caraway, signed Sergeant Jeremy Duncan, Officer of the Day, Scotland Yard. Great. Some knocking at the door. Should be able to make some good progress now. Actually, time to save, seems to me. This music's a tad loud. I'm just going to turn it down just a smidge. Right. Sherlock, I have acquired permission from Inspector Lestrade to remove some of Miss Caraway's personal effects for my investigation. May I please view them again? Warner. Of course, Mr. Holmes. May I see the authorization? Sherlock. Naturally. Here it is. Warner. Very good, Mr. Holmes. Well, I'm just gonna take everything, obviously. Oh. Okay. I definitely want the key. Alright, great. Of course. Of course. I need to keep that item for further examination, Mr. Holmes. You are welcome to it when I have finished. Seriously? Alright, fine. The key is what I most wanted. See what Gregson's up to. Inspector Gregson. Oh, it's you, Holmes! Nothing. Nothing new. Alright. I have an idea of what to do with the key, so I'll just go ahead and go about it. This is a cool map. See ya, Watson. Henry Carruthers. Huh? What? Who's there? Oh, it's human. Okay. That didn't last long. Let's see what he has anything new to say. No. Okay. But I have another key. So we get to find out what's in here. Okay. Contents top drawer. The contents are mostly uninteresting. Facial makeup tins and some old theater playbills. Of special interest are a pair of opera tickets. Take the opera tickets? Sherlock. Look, Watson, a pair of season tickets to the opera. It would seem that Miss Carraway's interests in the arts extended beyond the confines of theater. Very commendable. Watson. I say, Holmes, even though opera tickets are almost impossible to... What the... Why does it go so fast? No, I'm taking them. Come on, Watson, this is a point and click. We take everything. Sherlock. I understand your reluctance, Watson, but these tickets might very well provide the lead we need to further our investigation. Plus, I really want to see that production of, the Barber of Seville. Excuse me, Mr. Carruthers, do you know anything about these opera tickets? Henry Carruthers. Unless I missed my guess, Mr. Holmes, those are tickets to the Chancery Opera House. Sarah never missed an opportunity to hear her sister sing. Ooh, plot thickens. Buck Watson. You mean Miss Carraway's sister is here in London? Henry Carruthers. Just so, Doctor. She sings all the leading female roles. Very good, I'm told. I would have thought that you knew about her. Yeah, I would too. Sherlock. It is sufficient that we know now, thank you, Mr. Carruthers. May we take these tickets? Henry Carruthers. Of course, Mr. Holmes. I shouldn't think Inspector Lestrade has any use for them. My goodness. Always like the last bit of dialogue in a conversation just like goes super fast for some reason. Little of interest here, some writing paraphernalia and some yellowing miscellaneous pages from long, mercifully forgotten scripts. Okay, I guess it's just the opera tickets of interest, but try. No, nothing of interest. And Watson was trying to talk us out of taking tickets. Foolish Watson. Something seems strange about this wardrobe. Like there should be more find here. But this may have been where I found the spring that was that first puzzle. The shelves have been ripped out and it contains costumes used by the theater company. The sleeves and pockets of several garments are turned inside out, and the overall condition of the clothing suggests that it is poorly maintained or that it has been ransacked. Alright, I guess we're off to the opera. I had to get both those keys just to... I guess that's a point-and-click adventure for you. I had to go all over London just to get that drawer, just to know that we want to go to the opera. Sherlock. Nothing soothes the mind like good opera, don't you think, Watson? Dr. Watson. Under normal circumstances, I couldn't agree with you more, but tonight I would have difficulty concentrating on the performance. Talk to the usher. Tickets, please.
Tickets, please.
I do have tickets. Two tickets are for season seats at the Chancery Opera House. Makes no sense. That song you first hear in Warwick in Cyberbikes is titled Seattle, yet the game does not feature Seattle as a location whatsoever. Strange. I guess they just thought it captured the feel of Seattle somehow. Is it just people to talk to? I was trying to look at him. Manager. Upper manager looks about him with undisguised annoyance, perhaps wondering why the patrons don't take their seats. The head usher stands behind the podium. He occasionally glances idly around while chatting with the manager. Similar situation, the music in the New Mexico mission is called Rio, but there's no Rio de Janeiro in the locale in the game. It's just called Rio? I mean, there's a lot of Rios. I mean, there's probably a Rio something in New Mexico. Sherlock. I beg your pardon. What show is playing this evening? Sure.
It's called From On High. Mr. Epstein's...
Epstein, oh my.
Mr. Epstein says it is the most popular show of the season. All the critics love it.
Is this Mr. Epstein? Sherlock. Good evening, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Scotland Yard in a sensitive investigation. May I have a moment of your time? Frederick Epstein.
Certainly, Mr. Holmes. I'm Frederick Epstein, General Manager of the Chancery Opera House.
Sherlock. Have you ever met Miss Sarah Carraway? She is the sister of Anna Carraway. Frederick Epstein.
Yes, I met her once, about a year ago, and I've seen her here a few times since then. We are not well acquainted. I believe Anna gave her a season's pass to one of our best box seats, but I haven't seen her today.
Sherlock. Where might I find Miss Anna Carraway? Crap. Do you know where Miss Anna is? Man. Frederick Epstein. Actually, I don't yet. She has recently moved, and I have not given myself the pleasure of leaving my card at her new home. She informed me of her illness by telegram. Dr. Watson. It will be difficult to visit her at home. I think if you don't know her address. Frederick Epstein. Indeed, I'm sure she will offer that information at her earliest convenience. It keeps skipping dialogue accidentally. Sherlock. May we see her dressing room? Frederick Epstein. I'm afraid that's out of the question. Visitors and guests are not permitted access to the performer's private rooms. Sherlock. Sir, it's important that I be allowed to see Anna's dressing room. I regret to inform you that Sarah Carraway was murdered last night. Anna's effects may contain some clue for us. Frederick Epstein. I'm sorry to hear of Miss Sarah's demise. This confirms the gossip I heard this morning. Nevertheless, I think it should be quite clear that an expedition to Anna's private rooms for you, for any reason, is quite out of the question. Oh, thank you for the follow. There's the there's the defenestration scene again. I'm afraid to press the space bar. There it goes. Okay. He's being stubborn about the usher. I don't know if there's any reason to buy tickets. Since we have season tickets. But Sherlock seems to have an endless supply of money. Sherlock, we'd like to buy some tickets if we... Actually, you know what? I bet they'll be sold out. Yeah. And Usher,
Sorry, sir, but this show is fully subscribed. The theater is completely sold out for the next 3 weeks. Even standing room is gone.
We do have tickets, though. Let's try giving the tickets.
Tickets, please.
I'm trying to give you the tickets. What the heck? If I give it to this ticket, or to this usher? Okay. And Usher,
Box seats, very good, sirs. Please show them to the balcony usher and he'll direct you to your places.
I was trying to. I kept yelling, tickets please, at me when I was way across the room. Alright, let's see here. Sherlock, have we missed much of the show? Sure.
It's just about to start now. If you hurry, you'll see the opening flourish.
Sherlock, are you familiar with all the people who hold season tickets for this theater? And Usher,
Many of our patrons...
oh, come on. I didn't even press anything. It's getting frustrating. I wonder if there's, like, some setting that... I don't even see a setting that controls the speed. Sherlock, where are these seats? Usher,
May I see your tickets, sir? Beautiful box seats, gentlemen. Up these stairs and turn right. You can't miss them.
all right, thanks, Jimmy Olsen. Mrs. Worthington.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but you must have the wrong box. These seats are occupied. The usher downstairs can direct you to your places.
Oh, I don't think so. These are our these are our seats. You gotta go, old lady. Sherlock, this may prove to be a challenging investigation, don't you think, Watson? Watson, your gift for understatement is excelled only by your modesty, Holmes. Sherlock, do you see anything interesting, Watson? Watson, nothing worth special attention, but the show is not yet started. Mrs. Worthington, shh! Mrs. Worthington,
Please see a balcony usher for directions to your seats, gentlemen. The show will be starting soon.
What? No. Here, check these tickets out, lady. These are our seats. Mrs. Worthington,
These are Sarah Caraway's tickets. How did you come by them, if I may ask?
Watson, you knew Miss Caraway then? Knew. Mrs. Worthington,
Knew her? I'm Mrs. Worthington, and I own the Chancery Opera House. As I share this box with Sarah, I know her, of course. And who might you be?
Dr. Watson. This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, and I am Dr. John Watson. Should I be blunt or should I be mercifully kind or something? I think I'm inclined to be blunt. Alright, I'm gonna be blunt. Sherlock. Mrs. Worthington, I'm sorry to inform you that Sarah Carraway is dead. We're assisting the police in an official investigation. Mrs. Worthington. Oh, how dreadful! Such a lovely girl. Was there an accident? Sherlock Holmes. Please compose yourself, madam. There was no accident. Mrs. Worthington. Investigating her death? You don't mean to say that she was murdered? Watson. I'm afraid that is true. Sherlock. Is there anything you can tell me about Sarah? Mrs. Worthington. She was a pleasant young woman, though we only shared small talk. It is sad how little any of us knows about those around us, and now she's gone. She liked nothing better than to see her sister sing. They were very close. In fact, Anna recently gave her a pendant, and Sarah cherished it so. She told me that she never took it off. I think this pendant's still in police custody. I think it had a heavy chain. Sherlock. A large pendant with a heavy chain. Mrs. Worthington. Yes, you've seen it then. The way the bird was etched into the ivory oval was simply beautiful. It was a bit grand for every day, so she wore it under her blouse. When Sarah got it, she brought it out to show me. Bird etched into ivory oval. Okay, I'll have to make a mental note of that. She said James, her young man, loathed it, but she didn't care for his opinion in this matter. Okay, I should write this down. Make a quick note here. So her boyfriend's name was James. That could be helpful. I was stymied last week on the rugby field, trying to get the coach to get her boyfriend sent to me so I could speak with him. A bird on ivory oval. Okay. Sherlock. We need to speak with Anna Carraway. Do you know where she lives? Mrs. Worthington. No. I love her voice, but I know nothing of her personal life. Perhaps Mr. Epstein, our manager, can help you. Sherlock. Is there anything you can think of that might help us in our investigation? Mrs. Worthington. I can't think of anything. But if I do, I will inform the police. I hope you find whoever did this awful thing and bring them to justice. But please excuse me. Life goes on and the show is starting. I wanted to ask her another question. Dang it. Frederick Epstein.
Welcome to our presentation of From On High. Regrettably, our female lead, the divine Miss Anna Carraway, is ill. Miss Angela Ferrotti will be singing in her stead. Please join me in wishing Miss Carraway a speedy recovery. We hope that you will enjoy the show.
Mrs. Worthington.
Oh, how unfortunate for Anna. Miss Ferrotti, however, is a fine singer in her own. Did it to me again.
Okay, I'll just... no, I better not. I won't interrupt the opera. It's a nice touch. I wonder how long this goes for. This would make a good a screen, like BRB screen, or something like that. Oh, have we hit a loop where it's just gonna be like, it's just gonna do this for who knows how long? Yeah, I think it seems like it's hit a bit of a loop here. So let's try chatting some more. Sherlock, is there anything you can think of that would help me in my inquiries? Mrs. Worthington, please, Mr. Holmes, wait until the show is over. Yeah, I kind of figured she'd say that. We have a new save. I want to get that other save right before the opera, so I can come back to this animation. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll come back. I'll come back. I've got some information to work with now. Let's see if a first name's sufficient for this little puzzle. All right, Coach.
Stanton, you oaf! Can you not even run down the field without falling on your face? Stay on your feet, lad!
Yeah. Sherlock, the man I need to speak to is named James. Coach.
His family name, man, not his first name. You don't know it, do you? I've got at least a dozen lads named James. It's the most common name in England. For all I know. Alright, what does he look like? Maybe we can figure out who you want.
Okay, yeah. We know what he looks like. Sherlock. He's tall, with black hair, and he wears a substantial quantity of macassar oil in his hair. Coach.
That barely narrows it down. My boys, they're all good-sized lads, mostly dark, and they all wear gallons of that blasted oil. It's vanity, you know. Can't you tell me something more specific? If you could tell me how he dresses, the color of his eyes, or the brand he smokes, then I might be able to help you.
Brandy smokes, really? Crap. Shoot, I don't remember. I don't remember if I even know this information. Let's see. I mean, this is, well, We found some cigarette butts. The murder at the crime scene, which we assumed were from the killer, but you know, maybe it was the shoot. Well, that's not helpful. Dang it. I could just guess. I mean, it's multiple choice. Oh wait, that's right. This game is an excellent journal. Search. Sure? Here we go, okay. Really just... Rugby. Ah, okay. Senior service. Okay, great. Okay, we did have this information. This journal is excellent. And very long. Look at that. Oh my goodness. 169 pages. That's crazy. Good thing there's a search feature. Oops. There we go, see? The James I need to... Sherlock. The James I need to speak with smokes senior service cigarettes. Coach.
That'd be Sanders, I believe. Very good sort, Sanders. Sanders, come out and talk to this man and make it quick.
Why did some of these dialogues go so fast? Sherlock. Watson, I think the indirect approach would be best. Don't mention Sarah's murder. Watson.
As you say, Holmes.
Jeez. James Sanders.
Yes, sir.
He's like orange. And then like this 2-word sentence, I'm not touching anything. It stays open forever, but like the coach.
These men want a word with you.
Sherlock, we need to ask you some questions about your lady friend, Sarah Caraway. James Sanders.
I don't have a lady friend. It's against the rules. No women during the season, right, Coach? Coach. That's right, Sanders. And I better not find out you've been stepping out with women and breaking curfew.
Dr. Watson. This is a matter far more important than team rules. A crime has been committed. James Sanders.
Prove I've been keeping company with a lady or take back your accusation. I won't have you casting aspersions without proof.
Can't seem to keep his voices straight. Guess I have to supply some proof. Let's see what I've got here. The tickets, not the key. Not that. Maybe the perfume. Let's see, which perfume was that? It was... this? Yeah, I mean, that's the actual... the actual gift. Perfume seems like the most obvious. James Sanders. Where did you get that? Watson. From Sarah Caraway's dressing room at the Regency Theatre. And we have witnesses who state that you bought it for her. Coach.
Is that true, Sanders?
James Sanders.
Well, no, I know Miss Caraway, but we're only friends. It's my roommate who's courting her. I bought this perfume for him to give to her because he had to study for an exam. Ask him yourself. You can talk to him later at our room. We live at the Eton Dormitory on Grosvenor Place.
Coach.
You've got your man, Mr. Holmes. Now please leave me alone. Get back in the scrum, Sanders. We'll talk about this later.
Okay. What is it about point clicks that you just have to run around chasing your tail forever? I wanted to leave. Let's leave. Is Watson in the way? Can I not leave with Watson in the way? Okay. I'll just waltz on in. James Sanders.
Oh, it's you again, turned up like a bad penny. You've done your damage. Clear off now and maybe no one will get hurt.
Watson.
Whatever are you on about?
James Sanders.
Don't play the outraged innocent with me. I'm not a complete fool. You knew that spreading tales about me and Sarah would get me suspended from the team. But if you thought you'd make a killing at the bookmakers by getting me sacked, you're as stupid as you are malicious. Everyone knows the team doesn't stand a chance without me. No one will take your bets. Now get out before I lose my temper.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Well, Sherlock was advising not being too forthcoming with the information. Hey, look, he's got a little chemistry table just like Sherlock does. I guess we'll go with option 2. Sherlock. I assure you that you have misinterpreted facts. We are working with the police on a criminal case. Your own trouble, while regrettable, is merely coincidental to this matter.
James Sanders. I may have broken the rules of the team, but I've broken no law. You won't get me with that. Now get out.
Yeah. It's not about you, buddy. I'm gonna take a short break. This all this reading is getting me a little parched. But let me turn on some tunes. Let me pause my timer as well. I'll just be. Oh wait, no tunes. What am I saying? We'll watch some clips from other Dawsember participants, and I will be back in just a few minutes.
I can't see! What the fuck? Minchia, lancia la bomba nucleare così li spezzi via tutti sti morti.
It's probably split like that because I have it bigger than a normal screen would be. Next time? Ooh, so they're talking about a sequel. Did not expect to beat that an hour into the stream. That level was... Look at that, and I can't even reload. I have to start a new character.
So can we do anything with the corpse? I mean, not take it. Open, can we use it? I'm not a what? What's a sexstone? I think a sexstone is like, you know, like a good like sax solo that's very sexy. That's a sexstone, like, you know, like Careless Whisper. I would say that's sexstone, right? Sexstone. That would be a good name for a studio. That's a new game from Sexstone. Okay, enough jokes. Bad jokes. I don't even have my badumts sound effect ready.
Good. Come on, Sogrom. Oh no. I give up for today. I just give up.
Set this one to detect traps. Back, just in case.
Yeah, what a way to start that, huh? The Fractal Mind Mike, I can't see clip. So good. Yeah, absolutely. You should make some clips. All right, back at it. Oh, thank you. Back to the case. Well, I guess we have to be a little more direct. Sherlock, I assume that it is our melancholy duty, Mr. Sanders, to be the bearers of bad news about Sarah. Would you oust us before you've heard it? James Sanders, I've had enough trouble today, and you're the cause of it. I have no use for anything you have to say to me. Now get out. Jesus, that stubborn fellow. He's got a collection of scarves. A half dozen or so emblematic school scarves. After a hard-fought and well-played sporting contest, the boys often exchange their own scarves for the scarves of their opponents as a mark of respect. Interesting. Collection of flasks. An uncommonly clean and versatile group of implements suitable for performing a variety of chemical experiments. Amidst the assortment of lab equipment are flasks containing numerous toxic substances such as prussic acid, arsenic, a number of vegetable alkaloids, bisulfate, and oil of vitriol. You know, this all kind of makes him a little suspicious, actually. GL Fotheringe Phipps. Man, I don't know. Fotheringe Phipps recently published in definitive 4-volume study of alkaloids entitled An Inquiry into Strychnos, Toxifera, and Curare. Sounds like a real page turner. Freaking bad. This antique and splintered specimen appears to have some value to the person who hung it in its place of honor. The inscription 132 not out, 16 May 72 has been etched into the business end of the bat with what looks to have been a white-hot fireplace poker. Reminds me. This game, the manual actually recommended to to look at things multiple times, because sometimes the second look shows new details. I don't think that's actually quite come up yet, except when something has happened to the object in question, like if you open it or if you pick it up, then it shows new information. I have yet to actually see it change from a second glance. The size and condition of the jersey suggests a gigantic man who was repulsed by neither grass, mud, nor blood. Its position makes it seem a kind of shrine either to Rugger or to the person who wore it. An impressive and tasteful selection of sporting awards grace this rough-hewn trophy shelf. The trophies appear of recent vintage, and the name James Sanders is engraved on each one. Just seeing what else is in the room. Speaking of the manual, let me show you. I brought this up. Oops, I forgot to turn my timer back on. But I brought this up to show. Here's the manual here, and look at this great development team right here. How 90s can you get? This is actually, I'm not sure who's who. This is the mother of one of these other people here. So that's kind of nice, isn't it? When Mythos Software goes public, buy stock. And two more. And this is this fellow has a very interesting bio. Eric Lindstrom is an existential determinist who finds much to admire in the cold logical deductions of the greatest detective in history, and he very much enjoyed the time he spent in the mind of Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Eric is seen by many as a foul-mouthed, perverted heathen who hunches at his desk and mutters to his pet sewer rat, Psyche, but as long as he doesn't claim the conversations are two-sided, we keep giving him office supplies. Thought that was kind of amusing. We'll turn our timer back on. All right, and we will continue the conversation. Sherlock, Mr. Sanders, your lady friend Sarah Carraway is dead. James Sanders. And you're daft as well as malicious, I see. Get out before I throw you out. Seriously? Sherlock, we are working with Scotland Yard investigating Sarah's death. You must believe that so you can help us find her murderer. James Sanders. I don't believe you. Why should I? You've only done me harm. Sarah's not dead. She can't be dead. You can't convince me that she is. Sherlock. It happened early yesterday, Mr. Sanders. I'm sorry. James Sanders. Perhaps if I had proof, an official death certificate, or... No, I saw her 2 days ago. I don't know what... Give me some time, game. I'm trying to read this stuff. Well, an official death certificate should be simple enough. Actually, what do you guys think about doing some more darts? Sherlock, I would like to look at Sarah Carraway's death certificate. Is it available? Warner. Yes, Mr. Holmes. I just finished filling it out. It's there on the body. Sherlock. May I take it or a copy of it with me? Coroner. Certainly not, Mr. Holmes. That is an official document, to which the seal of the City of London has been affixed. As for a copy, that would be highly irregular. I don't believe I could sign such a document in my official capacity. In any case, there are no government copyists employed here. How much of this game involves overcoming British bureaucracy? Sherlock. May I view Sarah's personal effects again? Coroner. Of course, Mr. Holmes. Can I take any of this at this point? No. And then... this. No. Oh my god. So is this the, oh wait. Huh. So this is not what the lady at the Opera House was talking about. So I guess that might be the killer may have that that pendant. Actually, let me check my journal. See where exactly I really? Am I misspelling that? Necklace? Oh wait. Oh, I know. I need to go backwards. Okay. It's like Notepad. Okay, this is the lady. Oops. Okay. Sheila Parker. Right, that's the other actress who's witness to the crime. So I don't know, but how do we go see? I got this pendant. Big, ugly pendant. Alright. Is that it? Just these two instances? Alright. Alright. Okay, so... God. Freaking bureaucracy. Maybe Gregson can help us. Inspector Gregson. Oh, it's you, Holmes. Nope, he can't help us. Alright. Let me look at it. The death certificate for Sarah Caraway, signed and sealed by the medical examiner. This phone cameras aren't a thing yet, so I can't take a picture of it to show the guy. Ooh. This. I want to see some gruesome graphics. Here's some Ripper victims. That may or may not have anything to do with the case we're investigating. Okay, maybe Lestrade can help us out. Maybe the opera's over. Well, let's try some more darts. I don't know where I can find like a bucket or something for this puzzle. Darts? Who was it? This guy? And some tunes. All right. Oops. Shoot. Messed that up. Guy's already crushing me. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. A dirty cheat is what he is. Good evening, Ace Bear GBB. How are you doing? How am I? I could be doing better at darts. Man, this guy's good. Jeez. Look at that grouping. I was wondering if these darts players actually genuinely got better. I think they do. This guy seems like, look at that. How many bullseyes this guy's gotten? 3. Oh man. Oh, that's good. Oh, I can just get a bullseye. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes! Awesome. All right, now I get to play the Republican, the bartender. Sherlock, I'm ready for that game now, if you please. Bartender, and so you are. Bartender's name is Tom. Yeah, this is going unexpectedly well. I wonder if the bartender is like a real ringer, though. Oh my goodness. He gets a perfect shot right away. Oh wow. Okay, that's a troubling level of skill he's showing. Oh my goodness. This guy's a total ringer. Hmm. Okay, 7. 7. I want this. Oh, that was way off. That's okay. Yeah, I can play as many times as I need to. This guy's really good, though. Oh, dang. Nice bullseye. Ooh. Other bullseye? Nice. No, not bullseye. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. He just mopped the floor with me. We're gonna play until you are exhausted and you just tell me what I want to know because you just want to get rid of me. I seem to be doing worse. This guy's so good. 3 perfect shots. 3 perfect shots. Ugh. I feel a lot better than this to win. Wow. Okay. You just give this like a couple more shots, and then we can try a different lead. Shoot, that one's way off. Huh. Little Super Castlevania music. Oh man. This guy is so good at this. Oh, that's nice. Okay, 42. 42. 22, okay. Man, going for a double here is like a fool's errand almost, but No. Dang. At least I was within... At least I had a shot at winning that time. One more shot. One more attempt. He's so good. Oh, that was a good round. Oh, come on. Man, I could not make a triple shot like that if... oh, what a kind offer. Let's see here. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, they're blocked. Wait, how do can I also delete this message? This happens so rarely for me that I don't really know, like, I always forget what I can do, what I should do. Where's my mob view? I mean, they're already blocked. Oh, okay. I guess I've already done what I need to do. Already done. Oops. Yeah. Unfortunately, it seems that message is going to remain in the video there, but all right, we're gonna pursue other leads for now. Turn up tunes here. What do you think? So we need that death certificate, and what else? We could try the opera house again. Maybe we can talk to that lady. I can't believe this. The opera's still going. Sherlock. We need to see inside Anna Carraway's dressing room. Would you be so kind as to secure Mr. Epstein's consent to inspect those premises? Oh, okay. Alright, great. She consented. Note from Mrs. Worthington to Fred Epstein. Please allow Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson access to Anna's dressing room. Let me just give this to Mr. Epstein. Frederick Epstein.
I see. You succeeded with Mrs. Worthington, where you failed with me. Very well. You may view Anna's dressing room, but I insist that you disturb nothing. Her personal property and that belonging to the opera company are off limits to you. Understood? I'll remind you once again that you are to touch nothing. I'll be watching you closely.
Likenesses in cameo silhouette and oil of the great operatic composers line the walls. Mozart, Verdi, and Puccini are all represented. There are no personal photographs or pictures in evidence. Small. Coat rack. A common iron coat rack holds an elegant and stylish silk hat with pink feather boa made of dyed ostrich plumes. An inexpensive Florentine-style red leather chest with a hinged lid. Mr. Epstein is watching your examination very closely. He doesn't trust me. The vanity is covered with various bottles and small opaque jars of theatrical rouges, powders, paints, unguents, and beauty aids. It is a charming cherrywood music box made by Hermann Benet of Salzburg. It is cleverly constructed out of a single piece of wood. The top announces that it plays Ein klein Nachtmusik. A nickel-plated hand mirror, decorated with metal wreaths and baby's breath. Its poor condition suggests that it is not someone's personal property. Cloaks, coats, formal gowns, day dresses, chambermaids' costumes, and a host of evening apparel are crammed randomly into this capacious closet. Shoe rack. Women's shoes of every size, color, and description are piled to overflowing on this wooden rack. The excess pairs spill into a neighboring paper box and onto the closet floor. Sherlock. Don't you find it strange that Miss Carraway informed you by telegram that she was sick, without telling you her new address? How are you expected to reach her, if necessary? Frederick Epstein.
I hardly see that Miss Carraway's address is any of your concern. Please confine yourself to the dressing room so I can be done with it. I am ignoring my important duties for the sake of this foolish errand.
Sherlock. Mr. Epstein, it is essential that I be allowed to thoroughly inspect Miss Carraway's effects. If necessary, I may need to take certain of her things away with me. Frederick Epstein.
I repeat, Mr. Holmes, that you may examine Anna's dressing room with your eyes only. You have neither the right nor the authority to touch anything belonging to her or the opera company. If you disturb anything, I will have to escort you from the building.
Sherlock. Do you see anything of interest to this case, Watson? Dr. Watson.
Nothing I consider relevant, Holmes.
Let's see if he stops me. Okay. Frederick Epstein.
You may look, fill your eyes, or take a photograph if you like, but you may not touch anything.
I just want to take a little peek. inside the box. Oh, this guy's annoying. Is this how you treat a season ticket holder? Hmm. Can I operate it? No. Hmm. This has so far not been helpful. That I'm aware of. Drawers, okay. The vanity has 3 drawers. Mr. Epstein is watching your examination of them very closely. Oh, come on, dude. Just let me peek in the drawers. How do I deal with this guy? Hmm. I can't see what to do here. I'd like to more closely examine the drawers and jewelry box, but I can't do that while Epstein's looming over our shoulder. Hmm. Go complain to the old lady. Dr. Watson, you won't be able to examine that room properly with the manager inspecting your every move. I can distract him if you wish. Next time we go in there, just give me some kind of sign and I'll take it from there. Well, what? Why couldn't you just do that before then? Alright, we're doing it. Come on, Watson. Surely. May we visit Anna Carraway's dressing room again? Frederick Epstein. Alright, if you must. Please follow me. Alright, Watson. Grab him. Sherlock, can you determine whether the dresses in the closet are Miss Anna's personal property, or do they belong to the opera company? Frederick Epstein. What's all this, then? Watson. I shall do so now, Holmes, if Mr. Epstein will assist me. Haha. Sucker. Drawers are open. A larger assortment of silk stockings and linen undergarments than would seem absolutely necessary for the comfort of a professional singer of modest means nearly overflow the dresser. The drawer contains only a small ring of keys. Ooh, gimme. A supply of clean, white, soft flannel clothes are folded neatly in one corner. These are useful for removing grease paint and theatrical makeup. A large quantity of cotton wool, several colored pencils, a small pot of glue, and a modest collection of of what appear to be sets of eyelashes occupy the remaining space. I think we're done with the drawers, but now the jewelry box. Box is filled with all manner of inexpensive costume jewelry. Okay. Well, I guess I wasn't thinking of interest there. Several keys of various sizes adorn this ring. Well, that's nice, but let me grab what I can. Watson, it appears that the opera company owns them all, Holmes. No luck, I'm afraid. Sherlock. Watson, it is vital that we know if she keeps a pair of red sequin slippers with yellow roses on the toes. Frederick Epstein. I've never seen her wearing any slippers of that description. Watson. They would likely be somewhere in this cavernous closet. Perhaps you would assist me, Mr. Epstein. Frederick Epstein. Very well. Anything to conclude this business more quickly. Oh. So I can't get the music box. Watson. We can find no such slippers, Holmes. I think you didn't take nearly enough time looking. Sherlock. Do you recall that piece of dried straw that we found, Watson? It was suggestive of a particular type of wide-brimmed hat woven in Panama. Dr. Watson. Ah, yes, I remember. Mr. Epstein, would you show me where Miss Carraway keeps her millinery collection? Frederick Epstein. Back here in the closet, of course. Yes. No. No. Close the box. So he's not wise to things. I don't know. Pick up some cosmetics. Watson. All of our hats here are made of felt or taffeta, Holmes. There's nothing that came from further away than an East End sweatshop. Alright, I guess we're done. But I don't even know where I would use these keys. So we need to find out where Anna Carraway even lives. How am I going to find that out? Well, it said she sent a telegram. Maybe somehow we can trace that. Alright, I guess that's enough for now. What do we got? Baker Street, Sarah. Yeah. Maybe the victim's flat. Maybe she'd have something containing the address of her sister. I've already, if you're wondering why I'm not reading anything, I've already read. I already visited this location last week. Doesn't appear to be anything related to the sister. Alright, could go back to Baker Street. I don't have the death certificate for James. What's its face? I don't think the perfumery has anything more. Morgue, Opera House. All right, maybe we can get some official notice of death from the police. Sherlock. Sergeant Duncan, would you please call Inspector Lestrade up again? Sergeant Duncan.
Of course, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade, please report to the duty officer's desk.
Oh, he's just there? I can't just, like, wave? I didn't even notice that before. Inspector Lestrade.
Yes, Holmes, what more can I do for you?
Give me a official death certificate, something. Sherlock. Hello again, Inspector. Hello, Holmes. Really? No, I can't get anything from him? Alright, guess I just wasted your time, Lestrade. I don't think I spoke with Watson at the morgue. Maybe Watson can distract the coroner. Worth a look. New here. No. Maybe I can just grab it. The coroner. That is an official document to which the seal of the City of London has been affixed. I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes, but I cannot allow you to take it. There. Where to go back here? Oh. Maybe I can take some of those personal effects. Can I take any of this stuff yet? No? Nope. Nope. Oh, shucks. Alright, let's try Baker Street. Man, I sure hope that playing darts isn't my only path. Isn't the only path left to me at this point, because that would be unfortunate. Maybe her death is in the news. Ah, yes. Here we go. Sherlock. Jonas, I need a back issue of the Times. Yesterday's early edition. It was the one which named the young woman who was murdered behind the Regency Theatre.
Jonas. My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid that edition sold out completely, and later editions as well. I've no leftovers lately. Most folks are following the police investigation into this Ripper business. And then yesterday, the sporting fancy was in a frenzy for any news from the cricket matches in Melbourne. Spofford was bowling, you know. They'll have some issues at the office in Fleet Street, I'll wager.
Okay. Okay, new location. Sherlock. Thank you, Jonas. I'll take your advice. Cool. Let's see what else we can do here, though. We talk to Wiggins. Do I have an errand for Wiggins? Sherlock. Wiggins, I have an errand for you. Oops, at your service. Go to the Fleet Street offices of the London Times, find a copy of yesterday's paper, the early edition, mind, and bring it back here. A half a crown ought to cover your trouble. Wiggins.
Half a crown will do just fine, sir. But Fleet Street's a long way to go for something I got's right here. You see, this jacket of mine is wearing a bit thin, and the Times is just the thing to fill the lining and keep a body warm, sir. Mr. Jonas is always kind enough to spare a page or two if he has any left at the end of the day. Would this be the one you're looking for?
But he said he didn't have anything left. He said it all sold out. A little lying news salesman. Sherlock. Yes, my boy. That's just the one, and let's make that a crown, shall we? That should be enough to fetch you a new jacket. Okay, then. That'll be proof. Proof enough for the boyfriend. Copy of the Times. It recounts the death of Sarah Caraway. Sherlock. This newspaper should be all the proof that Mr. Sanders requires. Watson. Some part of him already believed our story, Holmes. He just wasn't prepared to accept its implications. Sherlock. Very philosophical, Watson. You never cease to amaze me. I don't think there'd be anything in the Baker Street location that would be of use to me. No new evidence to analyze. I'll just go straight to the boyfriend. Sherlock. Have a copy of yesterday's Times that describes Sarah's death. I'm very sorry. James Sanders. Show it to me then, or leave me in peace. Okay. I really must. Oh, poor guy. James Sanders. It can't be true. She's dead? Who's responsible? I'll pull his arms out. Watson. This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes, consulting detective for Scotland Yard, and I am Dr. Watson. We are trying to find her murderer. We require your assistance. James Sanders. What more can you possibly want of me? Sherlock. She was killed late in the evening, behind the Regency Theatre. Do you recall where you were at the time? James Sanders. I was here by myself, studying for my chemistry exams. Always. Dr. Watson. Was your roommate here to vouch for you? James Sanders. No, he's almost never here. He's always in the lab. But you can't think I had anything to do with it. Dr. Watson. No. More witnesses just makes the events easier to sort out. James Sanders. Well, he knows nothing of it, that's for sure. I kept her a secret even from him. Sherlock. Have you seen Miss Caraway recently? James Sanders. Not these past few nights. We thought the coach might be getting wise to us, so we decided to steer clear of each other for a while. Sherlock. Do you know of anyone who had a quarrel with Sarah? James Sanders. No,
No, I'm sure that I don't. We know each other quite well, but out of necessity we knew little of each other's friends. Could ask our sister Anna, or maybe Antonio Caruso, Anna's fiancé. He might be able to tell you something. Watson. Where can we find them? James Sanders. I've never been to either of their flats, so I don't know their addresses. But I can tell you that Anna sings at the Chancery Opera House, and I've heard Antonio say a number of times that he spends his free time at St. Bernard's Snooker Academy. Watson. Where did you meet with this couple if you never visited either of their homes? James Sanders. We would often picnic together. There was a certain spot near a priory school that Anna always wanted to go to. I gather she goes there frequently. She loves children and likes to watch them play. She seemed especially interested in one lad. Curious little chap. Never joins in with the other boys' games. Anna would talk to him from time to time. Dr. Watson. Where exactly is this picnic spot? James Sanders. It's just west of here, where Earl's Court runs into the Brompton Road. We would always picnic by the wrought iron fence behind the school. Sherlock. Is there anything else you can tell us that you think might help our investigation? James Sanders. All I can tell you is that if you find the one who killed my Sarah, you'd better keep him away from me, or I'll be the one who gets the rope for murder, because I swear I'll kill him. All right, new leads. New leads. Let's see, so we should have this picnic site and the Snooker Academy, I assume. Snooker Academy, St. Bernard's Public House. Oh, snooker's like billiards, right? Let's try that. Let's try this Antonio Caruso. Oh man, I hope they don't make me play someone at pool now. Oh, that would be awful. Oak and cedar logs burn hotly. They rest on an iron rack. Nice sound effects. Shelves of crystal wine glasses and heavy mugs for ale and beer. This is definitely a much higher class of establishment than the other tavern. 2 kegs of good British beer. A cheap oil reproduction of Winder's famous portrait of George Brian Beau Brummel, patron saint of dandies, fops, and other men of leisure who earn their living by their wits rather than by their labors. A tin of cheap lilac-scented talc and a supply of cue chalk have been set on the shelf for the convenience of the players. Jock Mahoney and Nobby Charlton. Man, those are some very British names there. Sherlock. Give me a pint of bitter, please. Carmen. Very good, sir. Wow. Sherlock polished off that pint very quickly. Very quickly. I can get another one. Alright. Sherlock. Give me another pint of bitter, please. Carmen. Very good, sir. I wonder, can I get Sherlock drunk? I know. Let's find out if Sherlock can get wasted. Another pint of bitter, please. Dr. Watson, excuse me, Holmes, but don't you think you should be concentrating on the case at hand?
Sherlock. Quite right, Doctor. Let's turn our attention to more important matters. That's pretty funny. Okay. Sherlock. Barman, do you know your clientele? Who can afford to come in here and while away the day? We cater to gentlemen of leisure, sir. Men of means and great refinement who take pleasure in the joys of intelligent conversation and a game of skill. Sherlock. I'm looking for a man named Caruso who frequents these premises. Do you know him? Perhaps, but names and faces are not my strong suit. If Prince Albert himself was to rise from his grave and walk through that door, I regret to say that I wouldn't recognize him. My glasses and bottles require most of my attention. Okay. Spectator. Sure. I have it on good authority that any chap with an hour to kill can master this game. Is that true?
Go ahead and try. If you got 10 pounds you're dying to lose, take Jock on.
Is this another mini-game? Oh, goodness. Sherlock. I'm looking to have a discreet word with a man named Caruso. Antonio Caruso. Spectator.
For a price, I can furnish some useful information. A guinea and I'll set you to rights.
Sherlock. A half a crown is all I'm prepared to pay. Spectator.
The price is a guinea, and I'll hear no haggling.
Sherlock. I'll find someone else who doesn't hold the information so dear.
Suit the Spectator. Suit yourself, I'll be here.
I don't know that there's any finite, amount of money for Holmes, but, I shouldn't be just spending his money so easily. Rough-looking player.
Look, chum, you'll have to wait your turn like everyone else.
That's it? That's all he'll say? Sherlock. That's quite a remarkable hat you're wearing. Does it help your game? A rough-looking player.
Not so's you notice. If it was any of your business, what is your business anyway?
Sherlock. I'm told that when a man named Antonio Caruso plays here, he dominates the tables. Is that true? A rough-looking player.
If you want to know about the man, say so. I'll tell you all I know for a price. Say a sovereign.
Man, I hope Sherlock doesn't have a funded amount of money, because I am unaware of it. I mean, I've been spending a lot of his money. Sherlock. I'll find someone else willing to give me the same for nothing. A rough-looking player.
Beggars can't afford to be choosy. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Let's talk to Jock Mahoney. Wonder if these guys even have any useful information. Dandy player.
Bugger off, mate. I'm trying to concentrate.
Turkey carpet. Though the deep velvety pile of this once sumptuous floor covering has been worn to a nub, and its rich glowing colors have been dimmed by age and from a million pairs of boots, it gives the room a small, faded claim to gentility. Dandy player.
Look here, mate. You're going to have to wait till I'm done.
Dandy player. Just give me a minute to line up my next shot, will you, Gov? Go poke at someone else for a while. You're starting to annoy me. Sherlock, excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask... Dandy player, shove off, won't you? There's a good chap. Can't you see we're engaged in serious business? Sherlock, I'm looking for a man who plays snooker. Dandy player, I don't care what you're up to. Don't bother me. Friendly bunch here. Actually, you know what? I was saying that this is a higher scale establishment, but honestly, the people at the other bar were more friendly. Rough-looking player.
Step aside, will you, mate? I'm trying to make a living here.
Sure. Will you tell me if you know the whereabouts of Antonio Caruso? Rough-looking player.
A sovereign will get you what you want to know.
Sherlock. I'm willing to pay a shilling. No more. Rough-looking player.
This ain't Chelsea Market. I don't bargain. You want goods, you pay the sovereign.
Sherlock. That's a bit strong, but I'm in a hurry. Here you are. A rough-looking player.
Right then, you get what you pay for. Ask that chap standing by the billiard table.
Seriously? Wow. You... I had a feeling this was going to be how it was, but I guess I have to talk to all these guys before Jock will talk to me about Antonio. Sure. Have you decided to tell me the whereabouts of Antonio Caruso? The spectator.
My price is still a guinea.
Sherlock. You drive a hard bargain, sir. I hope your information has value. The spectator.
There's a smart chap. What I know is that you should talk to Nobby, the bloke what's wearing the billycock on his head. He'd be the one to tell you what you want to know.
Seriously?
Watson. That, gentleman just told us you know the whereabouts of Antonio Caruso.
Spectator. Since he never talks without pressing his palm, I suspect you paid for his information. Well, you might as well have thrown your money down a rat hole. I don't know Antonio's address. Now you paid us both, and what do you got? A dandy player. I know where Antonio lives, but I'm not going to tell you. I don't grass on my friends, especially the coppers and toffee-nosed gits like you. This is great dialogue. Surely. I assure you that the matter I wish to discuss with him is most urgent. Dandy player. I'm sure it is. Sure. We'll have to try a different tack, Watson. Player. Bugger off, mate. I'm trying to concentrate. Look here, mate. You're going to have to wait till I'm done. Sherlock. Have you changed your mind about speaking with me? Dandy player. No, I haven't, but I may change my mind about throwing you out myself. Now leave us be. Okay. These fellows are very uncooperative. Rough-looking player.
Sorry, chum, I can't talk right now.
Sherlock. Do you give credence, Watson, to the old adage that skill at snooker is clear evidence of a misspent youth? Dr. Watson. I've always admired the man who knows how to handle a cue, Holmes. You know of my fondness for billiards. Then you play these losers. Alright, well, I've gotten all this dialogue out of the way, so... Oops. Maybe the barman can be helpful. Dandy player. Just give me a minute to line up my next shot, will you, Gov? Go poke at someone else for a while. You're starting to annoy me. Bugger off, mate. I'm trying to concentrate. Okay. Sherlock. I suspect that those two men have more than a casual familiarity with New Prison. Can you tell me about them? Armin. Some of the Academy's noblemen, sir. Jock Mahoney in yellow and Nobby Charlton in the hat. Salt of the earth they are. I allow no rough trade in my establishment. Dr. Watson. I have difficulty believing that. Perhaps Inspector Lestrade should be informed. Armin. By all means. I have a pitiful memory for faces, but if he's a snooker player, he is welcome. Sherlock. The man in the yellow coat seems a remarkable character. Is he married? Armin. Indeed, sir, to Peg O'Shea, a real beauty around these parts. Dark hair and violet eyes. The whole family's black Irish, as they say, with temperaments to match. Jock's out of the house quite a bit on account of them. Black Irish. Oh, I gotta, like, go get his wife to, like... threaten him with his wife. Sherlock. Sir, I require a moment of your time. Now. The Dandy player. I thought I told you. Sherlock. Perhaps your wife or her brothers should be informed you are keeping company with a tall, red-headed stage actress who wears Pois de Vivre perfume. The Dandy player. For the love of Mike, keep quiet. You've been spying on me? Sherlock. Not at all. The evidence is all over your person. A strand of long red hair on your jacket, a particular brand of powder on your collar, the unmistakable scent of Pois de Vie. Dandy player. All right, enough. Can we keep this between ourselves? Sherlock. Indeed. I have no wish to discombobulate your domestic arrangements. I simply must know where Antonio Caruso lives. I bear him no ill will. Dandy player. Antonio keeps his rooms over on the Kingsway, just below the Holborn Viaduct. Number 86 it is. Very cozy little spot. Sherlock. Thank you. I trust this information will prove accurate. The O'Sheas sound like a contentious and vengeful lot. Dandy player. You don't know the half of it. Well, this has been fun. Now I've got an actual lead. Antonio Caruso. Ah, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume. Your likeness in Beaton's annual does you justice. Sherlock. Then I shall send my compliments to Mr. Charles Doyle, the artist. Someone who actually knows us. A silver-plated loving cup. An inscription rendered in a flowery script reads, First place, St. Bernard's Snooker Academy, 1887. Conventional brass mantel clock. This one is badly tarnished, suggesting that it is either old or poorly maintained. Serviceable blue Delft crockery. Presumably, these articles are purely decorative because there is no other evidence of cooking utensils or even a gas ring on which to boil water for tea. On both sides of an elegant oak wood fireplace hang framed portraits of some of the greatest operatic composers of the 19th century. Rossini, Wagner, Bizet, Verdi, Donizetti, and Hoffmann are represented. A plush velvet cushion has been casually tossed into this chair. The chair looks extremely comfortable, though the cloth is a bit threadbare. A large cushion rests on this chair. I wonder if I can just start messing with this stuff. An impressive collection of European literature, complete editions of Balzac, Cervantes, Flaubert, and Goethe, compete for space with leather-bound classics like the Iliad and Dante. Close examination of several titles reveal that they have never been opened. Sounds like my bookshelf. I'm just kidding. Mostly kidding. A young woman in a bathing costume tests the waters at Blackpool. She is turned toward the shore and appears to be having second thoughts. Her face bears a striking resemblance to the murder victim, Sarah Carraway. Sherlock. Miss Anna Carraway, I presume. Antonio Caruso. Yes, that's Anna. Lovely, isn't she? Cases. Two hard-shell leather cases of the type used by players of woodwind instruments. These are scuffed and scratched and appear to have been less than well treated. Yet another in a long series of gas lamps. Yeah. A lovely set of blue satin curtains. Wait, the curtains? No. A friendly fire is currently burning in the fireplace. A well-maintained broadwood upright piano. Sheet music from a variety of musical genres is scattered randomly about the instrument. Let's look at Antonio Caruso. And his fiancée, Antonio Caruso. Okay, got a trophy. Okay, I think I looked at everything. Right. Okay. Sherlock. Mr. Caruso, we've heard about your picnics near the Priory School. Can you tell us anything about the boy in whom Anna showed a special interest? Antonio Caruso. Not really. He's a strange lad, always standing alone, watching. I believe she felt sorry for him. Poor little rich boy and all that. The last time we were there, she said he wanted a gyroscope, and that she was going to get him one. Imagine buying a gift for a child who has everything. Sherlock. And did she give him a gyroscope? Antonio Caruso. I don't think so. She lied. Lied about the gyroscope. Sherlock. Mr. Caruso, we are investigating the murder. Antonio. Of course, you're investigating Sarah's death. Tragic event. But I must tell you that I'm having trouble enough with her sister, Anna. Sherlock. I'm sorry for your troubles, but we are investigating a murder. Antonio. Yes, that was selfish of me. But you see, I'm worried sick about Anna. I haven't seen nor spoken with her since I read of Sarah's death. Sherlock. You've been to Anna's home today, then? Antonio. Yes, but the housekeeper wouldn't let me in. I believed the old crone when she said that she hadn't even seen Anna. I left my card and came back here. I play the piano to distract myself. Sherlock. Would you be so kind as to tell us the address of Miss Carraway's current residence? Antonio. It's on the good side of Bunhill Row, number 25, just off Chiswell Street. Not the best part of town, but Anna wanted a house in the grand style, and she got one. Sherlock. Do you have a key? Antonio. No, but the housekeeper will most certainly be there. She's always there, cleaning and polishing and sweeping, and generally making a nuisance of herself. I warn you, however, the woman is as deaf as a post. Knock loudly and long. Sherlock. Thank you for that advice. Antonio. If you see Anna, tell her I'm nearly prostrate with worry. Sherlock. Do you mind if we look around? Antonio. I do mind, but I won't stop you. I really don't see how that will find Anna, or Sarah's killer for that matter. Alright, then we're gonna look around. I can take the picture. No. I take the cases. No. I take the trophy. Do you have like a bucket or something that could hold water by chance? Why not? I can maybe move the cushion? Ooh. Haha. Oh. He was like, oh, you think you're clever, huh? Nope. There's nothing under there. Okay. I open the cases. There's this strange amount of stuff to interact with in what would at first glance appear to be a fellow who has absolutely nothing to do with the murder. Oh, okay, I see. What appeared to be an instrument case is in fact a snooker cue case. A lavishly decorated ivory inlaid orange wood cue is divided into two pieces which screw together. Move the curtains? No. Take the clock. All right, I'll leave. She lives closer to the billiard house than he does. Dr. Watson, this case has more unexpected turns than the Cretan labyrinth. Indeed. Sherlock, how shall we approach Miss Carraway's serving room, Watson? Dr. Watson, if Mr. Caruso may be believed, we may not have to deal with her at all. That's a good point. The brick townhouse of the type made popular in the last century by Horace Fisher, the massive solidity of the facade is broken by delicate leaded glasswork and the iron balustrade above the entryway. The columns are cut from single slabs of granite mined from the same quarry used by the builders of Stonehenge. A huge collection of leather-bound books grace a stack of polished mahogany shelves in this lifeless room. 3 gilded chairs are placed in a row against the east wall. The whole effect suggests the waiting room of a man of business, a lawyer perhaps, or a chartered accountant. There appears to be no access to number 28 next door. Is that? I mean, I assume I was actually looking for number 28. Oh, wait. Like, good side. It's number 25. Why am I here then? Shouldn't I be at number 25? Did they make a typo? Highly polished brass bell pull, which cleverly doubles as a doorknob. Pulling the doorknob rather than turning it rings a bell, probably below stairs. Interesting. A heraldic emblem rendered in brass plate serves as a door knocker. The knocker itself looks like the golden shoe of a very small horse or pony. Where? A beautifully designed rosewood door. Its top two panels are done in elegant leaded glass. The Italian-influenced pattern continues the theme established in the windows which surround the door. Sherlock. Ah, Watson, the marvels of East London. An elegant townhouse not 5 minutes from the Bank of England and Threadneedle Street. The city never ceases to amaze. Dr. Watson. This is what I believe the Americans call a serendipity, Holmes. That's their way of describing an unexpected pleasure. I am indeed surprised to see such a lovely home in Shoreditch. Okay. All right. Let's use the bell pull. Ooh, good bell sound. Over the knocker. Can I just open the door? Locked. I said to knock a lot. Good grief. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, right. I got this set of keys. Sherlock. I believe the demands of good manners have been satisfied, Watson. If there is anyone inside, they are either incapacitated or they don't wish to see us. In either case, we must enter. Watson. Indeed. Let us proceed. Sherlock. Watson, what do your powers of deduction tell you about this house? Is it occupied, or are we alone? Watson. I know that guessing is anathema to you, Holmes, so if you don't mind, I will reserve my opinion until I have some facts. A lavishly engraved silver plate rendered in Louis XIV's style. It's the 14th, Louis the 14th. Anna uses it to hold the calling cards of prominent visitors. This is a card with some printing on it, but it cannot be read from here. Oh. Yoink. This card presents the name and office address of a certain Jacob Farthington, barrister of Gray's Inn, London. I'm gonna steal all the calling cards. This card bears the name of Antonio Caruso, printed in an almost illegible Florentine script. Okay. That guy's nothing new. A large mauve turkey carpet. Beautifully made and decorated with an interesting geometric pattern, it serves as the focal point for the living space. A leather-bound, well-thumbed musical score and libretto of W.A. Mozart's Magic Flute. The parts sung by the delightful character Papagena? I guess, Papagena? I don't know. are underlined in pencil. I take it. Nope. I take the silver bowl. Nope. One of two dragon trees, Dracana Draco, that grace the spacious foyer. They are particularly lush specimens, but appear to have gone without water for longer than a caring horticulturist would allow or recommend. The plant sits in a well-turned ceramic pot glazed in royal blue enamel. Well, I guess that's an answer to the question that Holmes posed to Watson. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Wait, does that mean... No. I was going to say, does that mean that Caruso lied? But his calling card was here. A charming photograph of two adolescent girls dressed in light-colored taffeta. They both hold sunbonnets, and the sea is visible in the lower left corner of the scene. The smaller girl appears to be a much younger version of the murder victim, Sarah Carraway. The older girl is presumably Anna Carraway herself. An interesting, though poorly executed still life of a vase filled with flowers. Perhaps the artist suffered from cataracts. Though the colors are stunningly lovely, the subject appears blurred and the forms are not properly delineated. It is signed simply C. Monet. A beautiful piece of cream-colored linen is stretched and set in a handsome though plain oak frame. The domestic homily, "Bless this home," is embroidered on it in small gray letters. All right, let's take a look. See, what do we got? That's about it. With the staircase. An impressive oak staircase, highly suitable for dramatic entrances into the living room. On descending the staircase, one looks directly into the Chinese red parlor. Chinese red? No. Can I go this way in the house? Yes, I can. Okay. Dr. Watson. Interesting, eh, Holmes? This decor contradicts the taste indicated by the furnishings of the living room. Perhaps Miss Carraway is possessed of more than one personality. Sherlock. I doubt it, Watson. I suspect this decor reflects the judgment of the house's previous occupant. Remember, Miss Carraway only recently took up residence here. Rather ominous music. Save in here. A long cedar wood chest of the type usually found in the bedrooms of respectable houses and used to store bed and bath linens. Let's see what it's storing here. A collection of silk pillows and brightly colored afghans are neatly stacked inside. They are perhaps intended for the aid and comfort of the card players on wintry evenings. That's not particularly interesting. A large number of so-called ancestor portraits, hunting scenes, pictures of horses and dogs, and one study of a particularly large woman emerging from a bathtub. The pictures are conventional, inexpensive, and bear no discernible relation to one another. A large clock decorated with crystal and false gold dominates the imitation marble mantel above the fireplace. It appears to always read 12 o'clock. A small latch on the right side presumably provides access to the works and winding mechanism. Well, let's take a look inside then. Okay. The mainspring and inner workings of the clock are badly tarnished and rusted. This machine has suffered from years, perhaps decades, of studious neglect. There wasn't anything inside or anything of interest. An orangewood whist table inlaid with cerulean blue marble serves as the decorative focus of the room. The wooden surface is scarred with more than one unsightly cigar burn. A cavernous Queen Anne-style easy chair covered in purple velvet. It has seen better days. one of a matched pair of porcelain vases. They are poorly executed imitations of a type associated with the Tang dynasty. The vase is empty. What about this one? A fireside chair covered in the same unusual Chinese red damask that serves as a covering for the entire room. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest in here. Alright. Actually, let me chat with Watson first. Sherlock. A most peculiar room, is it not, Watson? Watson. Yes, but clean, you must admit, Holmes. Very clean. Sherlock. The previous occupant must have been a dedicated card player. Dr. Watson. Why do you say so? Sherlock. Because the entire room is designed and decorated for the comfort of people sitting at the whist table. Dr. Watson. You're quite right, I'm sure. Sherlock. Shall we move on, Watson? Dr. Watson. At your pleasure, Holmes. Sherlock. Shall we peruse the parlor, Watson? Watson. By all means, Holmes. Isn't that where I just was? Wasn't that the parlor? I think so. Sherlock. Despite our unconventional entry, you certainly must have noticed that Miss Carroway's home is beautifully furnished. Watson. Indeed, and beautifully maintained. It's immaculate. Everything appears as if it were scrubbed with soap and polish, and then buffed for hours. Miss Carroway's housekeeper must be a treasure. Sherlock. So what do you say about the house, Watson? Is it occupied or not? Dr. Watson. Occupied, Holmes. The lamp on the staircase is lit. There is a glow coming from the parlor which suggests a fire, and I believe I heard of a room being used upstairs. Sherlock Holmes. Excellent deduction, old friend. Your powers of observation are admirable. Perhaps you should take up detecting an eye medicine. What do you say? Dr. Watson. You'll turn my head, Holmes. I say, let's examine this house while we can. Stairs we go. There's the housekeeper. Watson. Ah, the housekeeper. Good day, madam. Sherlock. No response. Caruso did not exaggerate the woman's condition, Watson. She seems to be extraordinarily hard of hearing. We must speak to her immediately, but I don't want to frighten her. Mrs. Beale. Oh my! Don't startle me so, young man. What are you doing here, anyway? Are you a friend of Miss Anna's? Sherlock. Excuse us, madam. We are looking for Miss Carroway. Mrs. Beale. You haven't brought in any dirt on your shoes, have you? Sherlock. I trust not. Pardon our intrusion. We wish to speak to Miss Carroway. Mrs. Beale. Don't whisper, young man. How did you get in here, anyway? Sherlock. We have a key. From Miss Carroway. We're looking for her, actually. Mrs. Beale. You're not the only ones. Her fancy man was here earlier, interrupting me, keeping me from my cleaning. Like I told him, I haven't seen her all day. You can wait for her downstairs if you must. I have my cleaning to do. Sherlock. Might we have a look around this room? Mrs. Beale. Certainly not. Miss Carroway barely allows me in here. I clean as best I can, but she has strict rules. I have orders to never, ever touch that statue, for instance.
Not that I'd want to, mind. That shameless woman has no clothes on. Now go downstairs, please.
Let's look around. 3 brands of distinguished and expensive French eau de cologne sit on the bench at the foot of the bed. Bowl of fruit. A brightly colored ceramic bowl filled with Spanish oranges. Their delightful aroma competes with the smell of cleaning carbolic and furniture polish, and loses. Let's take a look at this statue. A miniaturized version of the incomparable Venus de Milo. In this marble rendering, the lovely lady's arms have been restored. She stands on a polished granite pedestal, on top of which lays a thin layer of dust. There needs to be something suspicious about this statue. Mrs. Beale.
Please leave those things alone. You and your companion are disturbing my house cleaning. I would be grateful if you would both leave this room.
All these people getting in the way of my investigation. A silver-plated Swiss music box designed like a carousel. The top of the carousel appears to be removable. Yeah, okay, whatever. An enamel bowl filled with winter apples. The fruit is well past its prime. It may be merely decorative. Dr. Watson might observe that Miss Carraway does not evidently subscribe to the old adage, an apple a day, etc. A lovely scene rendered in the naturalist style of the mountain valley near Salzburg, Austria. All this reading's really wearing me out, wearing out my throat. A framed reproduction of Lang's unfinished portrait of W.A. Mozart hangs beside the bed. Perhaps we can have Watson distract her, like he distracted the manager. This should be even easier for him, honestly. Just get her attention pointed in a certain direction. She won't hear a thing. Sherlock, a particularly lovely room, is it not, Watson? Do you see anything of interest? Watson, only Miss Carraway's housekeeper. The woman applies the concentration of a diamond cutter to a job that any child can do. People are strange, Holmes. Sherlock, Watson, we must find a way to make that woman leave the bedroom. What do you suggest? Dr. Watson, she seems fixated, as that Viennese doctor says, on her cleaning. Perhaps we could make a mess somewhere downstairs to distract her. Sherlock, capital idea, old friend. Let's do it. Seems cruel. With the plants. Do something with the plants. Cruel. Small pile of potting soil. You like smush it into the carpet. Spread it around. That it? Alright, I guess perhaps that will do. Sherlock. Excuse me, madam. I'm afraid we've knocked over a plant downstairs. Mrs. Beale. What? Dirt on the floor? Out of my way, young man. Alright, let's take a look at this music box first. The top of the music box is hinged, allowing access to the winding mechanism. Oh, there's a drawer. I didn't even notice that. There's a small ornate drawer in the bottom of the music box. It plays a tune. A small built-in tray holds the key to the music box and 2 pairs of earrings. Neither pair appears to be particularly valuable. Come on. Alright, just use it, maybe? Use the music box? Really? Wasting my time here. Like, I see the little flashing thing. Uh... I don't know. Let's work with the statue now. Alright. Come on. What's going on? Oh, there's a book. A small leather-bound volume sits inside an indentation carved in the pedestal. Okay. We got here. Ooh, a diary. It appears to be Anna Carraway's diary. Her private thoughts, feelings, and movements are recorded in a neat, regular hand. The most recent entry is lengthy. In brief, it reveals that on learning of her sister's death, she hired some detectives, experts in the recovery of stolen property. She believed her sister's jewelry would be pawned by the killer. The jewelry itself was not particularly valuable, but a letter whose value is beyond description was concealed in the pendant. Interesting. The entry ends with the chilling sentence, if they are not successful in recovering the pendant, I will be alone in the world. My poor sister dead, and my child lost to me forever. Plot thickens. Plot thickens. Still interested in this music box. I feel like I ought to be able to do something here, but I can't quite make it work. Maybe this just is. Maybe it really is just meaningless. Like it doesn't. Like none of this means anything, even though there's like it's like flashing here, like it means something. I really feel like I must be missing something. Why would they make this so elaborate? Unless you're able to do something here. Well, I can't figure this out. But that diary, that's very handy. Getting kind of late. I think I'm gonna give that game of darts a little more effort. But I have some leads to work with here. Throw on some tunes here. Oh. Let me save. Hurts. Okay. This guy's so good. I think like the only advantage I have is going first, but it's not enough. Oh my goodness, he had a perfect round. Shoot. He just like plays perfectly. A little too excited sometimes when I nail the first part of the throw. Oh. Just demolished. He just rolled right over me there. Okay, he's not playing so perfectly this time. That's good. Shoot, I really blew that one. Shoot. Oh, nice. He busted. Okay. Okay. 2. I have a shot. I have a shot. Ugh. Okay, I have a shot again. Oh, that really blew that. Yeah, divination time. Here's a question: will I ever win this game of darts? Oh, you know what? Does Scum VM allow you to like save when the game normally wouldn't let you save? That would have been a great time to save there, where I had like a shot at winning. I did not do well. This is difficult. It's even on shuffle. Ugh. And he just destroyed me. That'd be funny if the game had like programmed in, like, oh, okay, you've played him like 20 times and he's just sick of it and he'll just give you the information. Just like, ugh. Just here. This is what you want to know. Just go away. I'm tired of darts. Ugh. Bastard got a perfect round. Come on. He's going for the... He went for the win and he got it. Oh, man. So I think there's no question that these games do get harder. And the first guy I played, he was pretty good. I mean, he was pretty good already, but this guy's like almost perfect. He's too good. He's just too good. And maybe buy him some drinks, you know, so he's not as good. Oh no. Oh no, now I have to like go for the bullseye but like not quite get it. Is the best thing I could do here. Oh my goodness. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh. I was so close. I was so close. Man, it's just not fair that he can like hit those kinds of shots. Those little like just hitting these spots with such regularity. There's like I couldn't do it if I tried. You know? It would be pure luck. Because like I could try for these things, like I could aim in that general direction, but actually hitting it, pure luck. It would be pure luck. Come on. Look at this. He had 5 bullseyes in a row. 5. That is just not fair. And he's gonna land that. No, I'm surprised he didn't, but it's gonna be easy for him. Oh wow, he missed. Not that it mattered. Just gotta take a few more shots at this. To win this, you gotta like get lucky and like nail the shots that you need to nail. But like first off, you have to get lucky that he doesn't you know, get the RNG that he plays perfectly, even though he very frequently gets the RNG that he plays perfectly. Like that. Like rounds of getting nothing but bullseyes. And it's over. I really am just wasting my time, aren't I? I am curious if this is actually necessary to advance, like strictly necessary. 2 bullseyes, 3 bullseyes. Awesome. I'm just getting worse. Bullseye. And I'm off by this little. And I don't get a bullseye. And I did it again. That one, maybe? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Mercy. For a change. Oh. More mercy, thank goodness. Alright, 22. Alright. Okay. Okay, got a shot. I always... I'm really bad at doing the low shots because I'm just always... I always forget to, like, be quick to tap. Make that second tap. I don't think I'm going to do any better tonight. I keep doing it, like just 1 bar short of the bullseye. It's so frustrating. Oh my goodness. I really blew that. Here's him easily winning. Alright, I already looked at that. Apparently the drink of choice in this pub is beer. The bar is fitted for 3 barrels of the same brand, Bang Drummond Lager. Already read all this last week. Maybe Watson has some advice. Sherlock Not a particularly savory spot, is it, Watson? Dr. Watson. Poverty and drink are a discouraging mix, Holmes. I don't think we can learn much from this crowd. Alright, one more shot. Too low. Way off. Okay, there we go. Cool, now I just need 2 bullseyes. Bro. Assuming he doesn't win it all right here. Okay, this is actually somewhat possible. Let me prepare myself. Okay, I messed it up. Well, okay, now I really messed it up. Dang. Oh. Oh, that show off. One more. This minigame sucks. Oh, damn it. Okay, I cannot even throw straight anymore. What? That should not have been a bullseye. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Alright, that's it. No more. No more. No more. Alright, well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Let's put on the MIDI player. Alright, it's a pretty good progress. Even won 3 of the games of darts. Yeah, thank you, Kinnikos. I'll see you around. Yeah. But fortunately, haven't reached the end of our capabilities, or should I say our leads. We still have leads to follow. Thankfully, because this dart game sucks. It's just so unfair. But let's here at the end screen. Yeah, I will not be on next Monday like I normally am, because that is Christmas, and I am not going to stream on Christmas. I am going to make up for that on Tuesday, and then we'll be back next Thursday for more of this game. Hopefully, we'll make more good progress and maybe even solve this mystery. Also, I was thinking about maybe doing like a midday stream on Wednesday next week to try to make some progress on Magic Carpet. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know on Tuesday if we're gonna still do that. And now we look to raid another December person. So let's see. Ooh, okay. So Atari Beer Pong. Oh wait, is Starship Titanic? Is that a DOS game? Sounds like an adventure game, but I don't know if it's DOS. It's from the late 90s. But let's see what else we've got. Okay, we've got someone I've not seen before, Atomic Dragons of Mars. He's playing the Call of Cthulhu Shadow of the Comet game. That's an adventure, DOS adventure game. Let's see. Or Ash Said Hi is doing Star Trek: A Final Unity. Wolf 3D. Yeah, but didn't I rated Coper just last time, right? Plus I was thinking I'd do another adventure game. Yeah, I just rated Coper on Monday. Let's I think we'll try this Atomic Dragons of Mars. I believe he's a new participant in December, which I will just go ahead and do that. And also, I guess as long as I'm at the keyboard here, I'll shout out Kinnikos here, who is also a December participant, playing the jankiest, most ridiculous DOS games imaginable. Are you progressing to a new game yet, Kinnikos? So anyone else here can know what you're up to? Or are you going to be back at Spectre VR? Are you going to do the 200 more levels? I don't think anyone would blame you if you didn't. Oh yeah, okay. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Alright, well, okay. Starting the raid now. Again, thank you, Kinnikos, as usual, for keeping me company. Thank you to all the new followers and all the other viewers and lurkers. You are appreciated. And yeah, let's enjoy some more December content. You too, Kinnikos. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. And Merry Christmas to everyone.